see if I still got it. Oh my God, this feels amazing. Why did I ever leave you? And if you want to know why I left this, watch the second to the previous video. Go back 2 videos and you'll see exactly why. But I think it's all done right this time. This feels, oh man. All you need to do is use the right stuff, man. Even if you gotta spend a little bit more, do it right the first time. I learned that the hard way. If I'm a little quiet in this video, understand that it's been about 6-7 years since I've got to roll gears on this car. And I really missed it. Speedometer's a little bit off because I am running a 28 inch tire, so I'm about 2-3 miles higher on the Speedo. So as long as I keep it in speed limit on the Speedo, I should be fine. I gotta say this center force diad clutch, holy shit, this is nice. I mean, this is nice. No clutch chatter whatsoever. It honestly feels better than the stock clutch. The engagement is so smooth, no jerking. Transmission is shifting really smooth. God, this is really nice. No lie, I think if I had this back then, I don't know if I would have switched to a TH400. Man. Loving this interior. The carbon fiber looks sick. Just need a new steering wheel. This definitely has to be upgraded. And yes, I know I need an alignment. Now I do notice a little bit like a bucking around 2200 RPM, and I'm sure that's because of the tune. I need to put my 6-speed tune back on. So whenever I had the TH400, I had to do some adjustments around that RPM to just kind of make it drive smoother. But now that we're back to the 6-speed, I'm just gonna load up that tune and be good to go. So smooth. The TH400 was cool and all, but man, having the RPM so high all the time, that got old. Got very tiring too. Barely 8 miles on the tranny and clutch. 492 more to go. to my moms, I do want to take the time to tell you guys that I'm really, really thankful for all of you, man. You know, the channel has grown a lot. The fact that you guys still continue to watch my videos, man, after all these years, I really, really, really am thankful to you guys, because, you know, all this stuff is all dependent on you guys, right? I mean, if you guys lose interest on my videos, or for some reason you just don't want to watch them anymore, all this stuff kind of falls apart. You know, and I'm a realist. I know it, and I will say it, that, you know, it's thanks to you guys that I'm able to do all this stuff. So from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate you guys, man. Like, seriously. Certain areas, like right here, I do have to roll up my window. Thankfully, I have really dark windows, because, man, after all these years, I don't think I've gotten used to the stares I get with the GoPro mounted to my head. That will always feel awkward, man. Oh, God. Dark windows, that's a key. They can probably get the shape out of you, but they don't know who you are. I'm headed back to my old hood. This is actually where I grew up. If any of you guys recognize this area. I'll pull up to my mom's. I'll get back to you guys once I'm heading home. All right, boys, it got late on me, so hopefully you guys are able to see a little bit here in the nighttime in this car. I think I've only done a nighttime POV once, and it didn't look that great, so hopefully you guys can see it. I just stopped by to see my mom. Now it's just time to drive back home. Again, I do have to put about 500 miles in on this transmission and this clutch before I can actually do something crazy. So this is really just me, you know, getting familiar with the car again and learning how to drive it, really. Now, there is one thing that I am gonna end up changing on this car, and it is probably gonna be the front suspension. So whenever I had the TH400, I had a drag suspension installed. It's basically shocks that were very soft in the front to help lift the front end, squat the back, you know, just to kind of help with the traction, right? Since I'm trying to get away from that, I'm gonna get some stiffer shocks up front, possibly some adjustable shocks, you know, like a coilover setup, so that way the front isn't so bouncy, because unfortunately, even though it's cool for traction, for daily driving, it's terrible, because the tires rub your inner fenders, and it just overall is not the best. And since I got twin turbos, there's a lot of piping under there. I don't want the control arms to end up hitting one of the pipes or something, then causing me future issues. So definitely on the list of things to do, some stiffer shocks, stiffer coilover, something to stiffen up the front end. But overall, absolutely love it. This car is so much better as a 6-speed. I think I probably spent more time on red lights than I have driving. I'm burning precious E85 here, man. This car is such a gas guzzler. RPM. Woo, I miss that so much. Before I would be going 60 miles an hour, it's like at 3,200 RPM. It was ridiculous. This is what I'm talking about. God, I miss this. Whenever I'm going up bridges, I always think about that scene from Gone in 60 Seconds when the GT500 is going up the bridge. Oh yeah. Oh man, I'm so happy right now. You guys, I starting to feel like my old self, man. The 6-speed guy, manual everything. This is it right here.